Hello, welcome back. We are kicking off essentially our second year. I know we've done the anniversary show. We're kicking off with Hard Knock Life 2. Nobody's got the night off. We're back in the H2O Wrestling Center. But I showed you this because unfortunately, some of the equipment you use to run shows has been sent to the wrong place. This live event can still go ahead, but there'll be a small penalty to your overall show rating. I love stuff like this. Absolutely love it. So let's go on and show you the rest of this while we're here. Booking team meeting, 30. So we don't have enough to get anything. Locker room incidents. Brendan Watts came backstage with an angle idea. Cool. Pat Buck trained Elsie Kowalski. Pat Buck trained Nate Carter, Bam Sullivan, Randy Summers, and Brandon Watts. Backstage got Tim Donson and Jordan Otto had to be separated after heated arguments. Interesting. See how that goes. Julia Smokes gave locker room a lift. Got everyone to create free drinks. Cool. We're not actually going to do anything. I don't think. Let's try. Let's try a positive medal. See how that works. We go to the backstage. That's all right. I just say from the finance, you made 241 last month. Now I'm gonna talk it through, right? 1261 is what we're making in sponsorship a month, right? Hear me out. I picked the product based on, so I thought urban strong style, New York strong style, urban city strong style, that would make sense to me, right? I didn't necessarily read it well enough. I think I talked this right in the first episode. It's a fusion of two cultures and products. Take a stiff physical wrestling and strong style Puruso product and dip it into the gritty urban environment hardcore evolved. Right? Hardcore and wild brawl, that's okay. Except we've never really gone the hardcore route. We've never really done that. And I'm going to start, year 2 is about us making an identity for ourselves, about building an identity, right? I find it difficult to attract sponsors. I'd like a product where that's not a thing, right? Because we're not getting out of debt as fast as I would like. Now, you could argue if you keep doing 200 a month, it's 5 months to turn over $1,000. So we're talking a year, like a long time before we can get rid of this debt. And I want rid of this debt as soon as possible. I hate being in debt. We maxed out here at 5,830. We need to be pushing out with the debt, right? That needs to be happening. We need to come with a new product. Now, here's the weird thing, because it's a strong style product, right? But if I say want to go British strong style, that's going to take a year. If I want to go World Fusion, that's going to take a year. If I want to go East meets West, that's going to take a year. And we'll suffer pop and sponsorship money while we go through that change. So I need to think about that. Because I do want to change products. I really do. I want to create an identity for the company moving forward. That's what the first year we've established ourselves. We're at 10 Pop. We're a company that's like fine now. With 10 Pop, we're doing all right with turn money. People know who New York Strong Style are, right? It's getting there, grassroots level. We now need to define who we are so that it becomes easier to identify signings. It's easier to identify storylines and everything because we know what our identity is. And that's what we need to do over the next year in Save. We need to establish our identity. We've got some contract offers out there. I don't know. I'll bring all these in. I can't do this while I'm doing. We'll look at that another time. All right, I'll see you in a minute when we actually book the show. All right, this is the show. Welcome to New York Strong Style Hard Knock Live 2. I'm going to kick with a promo, which you never do, for an actual rest rather than just an intro. 126 people here, biggest attendance yet. And out comes MV Young. Grabs the microphone. Let's talk about year 2. Because year 1 is in the book. And if you look at that book, the name you'll read the most is MV Young. Which means I got a lot to say about the future of this company. Carrying this belt means I carry this company to the world. And let's just say this company was a little bit kind of like, we're blood, we're guts, we're going to have hardcore matches, blah, blah, blah. And it's never really been that. What it's been is bell to bell action. What it's been is hard hitting, no nonsense, no compromising, no backward step taken, taking the fight to people. Sure, when violence was called for, it was used. When weapons were called for, they were used. But it wasn't every match. What this company is a representation of the global movement that is strong style wrestling. And this company needs to define what strong style means to it, what strong style in a New York context means, what this company's identity truly is. It's time for change. It's time to evolve. I will lead this movement. I am MV Young. I am your 2-time tri-state openweight champion. I am your super strong style Grand Prix inaugural winner. I am taking this company on my back and moving it forward. What the future holds, I don't know, but I will write it in other people's blood. A 65 rated promo. Happy with that. They move on to opening match. Get to 37. Oh, Davey Vegas is starting to hurt. Seriously? Great. Great wrestling. Grindhouse make their debut and beat Milk Chocolate, who've already been tag team champions. Matt Fitcher pinned Randy Summers. Water for Elephants. The match designed to be a car crash match. Matt Fitcher was the weak link. Brandon Watts and Randy Summers getting in the 40s. Excellent. Dave Vega getting a 43. Matt Fitcher getting a 27. I think that's because Matt Fitcher is rusty. He'll come up because he's probably the most talented wrestler in this match. 37, considering that Davey Vega sustained a hernia in this match. Great. Then afterwards, Davey Vega with a hernia. The rep run out, and the rep attack Grindhouse, and Milk Chocolate shrug and just join in the attack, and all three teams brawl to the back. We used an angle that Brandon Watts came to us with to use this kind of like to kick off this tag war storyline we're doing. So boom. 41, I'll take that for a brawl. Then 51, Dave McCall has to come back out again. He's facing Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson beats him with a DDT 1. Brian Johnson getting a 54. 51 rated match. Brian Johnson, who we don't hear from a lot, grabs a microphone. I know, right? I'm surprised myself. I don't normally do this, do I? And all I'm going to keep this brief, guys, because I do my talking in the ring. The Mecca does his talking in the ring. Because I am the Mecca of wrestling. People should want to travel to face me. Go on their journey to find me. Because I am professional wrestling in my bones, in my blood. And if this company is evolving, I will be heard. My voice will be part of that discussion. My violence will be part of that canvas. I am a major reason why this company is growing. I will not be sidelined and I will not be silenced. No matter who walks in that door, they will deal with Brian Johnson. I will play my part in shaping NY New York Strong Style. I will. If they won't come to the Mecca of professional wrestling, I will bring the Mecca of professional wrestling to them. 63 rated promo. You're going to get more mic time, Brian. That's pretty good. Then Bam Sullivan beats Ken Broadway by pinfall. 48 rated match. Keeping Ken Broadway around because actually he's not bad in the ring. 44. Then the music of Homicide hits and Julius Smokes comes out and he's on the microphone. He's going like, hearing a lot of talk about the shaping of this company, about reshaping the style. Man, I've been talking that talk since day one. Day one, Julius Smokes and 5150 management was shaping this company. Day one, we were building this company. Day one, we were defining the style of this company. Why? Under the vision of the God of New York, under the guidance of Homicide. And if you think that's going to change, you couldn't be further from the truth. This company will continue to be guided and shaped and molded by Homicide because his will is and always will be done. 59. In a 58 rated match, Tim Donst beats Homicide 15-30 by pinfall with an inverted Chikara special. And a 69 rated promo. Nice. Tim Donst grabs the microphone. There's a lot of people talking tonight, so I'm going to get my 2 pence out there. I could not agree with MVP more. MV Young. Sorry, that's my fault. Oh. And I think I made the mistake. I think the reason I slipped up, because if you're talking about the MVP of this company, it is MV Young. That's the benchmark we're all aspiring to right now. That's where we need to be, where we need to go as wrestlers. We need to be as good as MV Young is currently in this company. And if we're going to shape this company, we need to define its style and its brand and show people what this company truly is all about. I'm in. Created by Violence are in. Tim Donst, out. Drops the microphone and leaves. 69. I like that. Tim Donst out. We're going to keep that. 8 rated match. My word. What a terrible match. Okay. LC Kowalski, the experiment might be done because you can't go more than 5 minutes. Jordan Oliver, we're going to have to start doing like storytelling matches with LC so we can make them longer. Jordan Oliver defeated LC Kowalski, who's been a bit of a run. Jordan Oliver's still rusty. And LC Kowalski, that's LC Kowalski's best in-ring performance. Jordan Oliver's rusty. It was too short. That is harsh. That 8 is so harsh. Rest 27-24. It got an 8. Why did it get an 8? I'm not looking at that. That's really frustrating. So an exceptional match. Oh man, this sucked. He got a broken nose, dragged in the middle. Nate Carter, whatever. Emmy Young defeated Nate Carter by 16:06 for pinfall. Makes offense number 3 of the Tri-State title. 33. What a downer end of the show. Banger matches, terrible match, not a great match. We end the show. He broke his nose, whatever. 48. Show appeared worse because of the pre-show equipment problems. We still got a 48. Hopefully, we still moved up a point in popularity. Let's tell Brian Johnson and Tim Donst that they're awesome, because they are awesome. Injury review. Dave Vega will only be able to work angles for 85 days. Brilliant. Lost $453 off that show. We did move to 11. So we did move to 11 in popularity. It was enough. We did move to 11. When we come back, it'll be time to end the year with Strong Style State of Mind 2. Oh, so close. 146 people in the building tonight for Strong Style State of Mind 2. Tonight is mostly about qualifying. There's a bunch of qualifying matches for the Grand Prix. But we kick off with Brian Johnson walking out. He grabs the microphone. He says, the response to last month's show has been huge online. I really want to end the year in a big way. So MV Young, get out here. MV Young comes out and he goes, I know what you're going to say, but I need you to say it. I want to hear it come from your lips. So I don't think you're capable of what you say you are. Brian Johnson just goes, I challenge you tonight for that title. I want to wrestle you tonight in the main event. MV Young just looks at him and goes, good. See you later. 65 opening segment, great. Opening match, Jordan Oliver, Matt Fitcher gets 38. Good solid start. They're both still rusty, so they're still working up. As you can see, Jordan Oliver up to 40. So they're both improving. We just got to get the reps in. This wasn't a qualifying match because they're both in the Grand Prix, as far as I'm concerned. Then Tim Donst beats Ken Broadway. 49 rated match. Tim Donst qualifies for the Strong Style Grand Prix. Tim 76. Unbelievable. Donst grabs a microphone. He goes, I love New York Strong Style. I love New York Strong. I will win the Grand Prix. I am your tag team champion. I will be your Grand Prix champion. I will be your openweight champion. 2026, the year of Tim Donst. Tim Donst out. 76 rated promo from Tim Donst. Smashing it. 40. Bam Sullivan beats Homicide in 15:29 by pinfall. Homicide is furious. Julius Smokes is trying to talk reason to him. Homicide is so angry. He gets out of the ring. He's got a steel chair. Julius Smokes is telling him, don't do anything that's going to get you suspended. And then he hits Julius Smokes with a chair. And he bang, 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 beats down Julius Smokes, hits the Gringo Killer on Julius Smokes, and walks out. What does this mean for the future of 5150 management going into 2026? In a 32 rated match, LC Corsa gets beat in a storytelling match, and that match is the story is the debut of Ricky Knight Jr. We've got our first UK talent. We're paying him 30 a show and 200 to travel here, which I might regret. He might not be back considering that 40 rating. Ricky Knight Jr. is exceptional in real life. I don't think we're going to keep him around. It's a one-show deal. I want to see what he was like. In a tag team match, number one contendership, Milk Chocolate beats the rep. So they're now number one contenders to the tag team titles. Gets 39. Happy. Brian Johnson for the match. The microphone. I respect MV Young. I respect all he's done this year, all he's accomplished, all he's achieved, the things he does for this company. But let me take you back. The only man that's beaten him for his title, the only other holder of the Tri-State Openweight Championship, and that man's name is Brian Johnson, and I am that man. I've done it before. I'll do it again. 57 rated promo. A 60 rated match. MV Young defeats Brian Johnson by submission. He went out, steal the show. And a 55 rated promo to end. MV Young says, I'm not entering the Grand Prix this year. I did it last year. I proved my point. Let somebody else win it. Let somebody emerge from the pack. Let somebody come and get me. Somebody take mine. Iron sharpens iron. Real champions are forged in fire. And that's what the Grand Prix is all about. It did it for me last year, and I'll do it for somebody else this year. I will see you when this tournament is over, and you will try and take my title, and you will fail. 55 rated promo. A 54 rated show. Benefit from wide range of angles. Up in one region. Let's go. Dress the locker room. Tim Donst, Brian Johnson. Very happy, very happy. Financial report, we lost less. We made $730 in ticket sales. We're up to 12.